good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with...
And he's in! Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. He'll look to throw. We'll drop this down to Warren. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
So try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 0-2 line.
Real quick. Maybe on looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He fumbled the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, get a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. A hit, and he has lost the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Makes the score Jets 21, Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one, taken down back at his own 5. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back in Vegas after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That one good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No gain.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Patterson motioning over. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jets. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They run with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Big, big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and At this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A carry here for Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Warren. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Second and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. we could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Slot man in motion left. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ashton Davis. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And the Jets' 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That one good for 29.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and long. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. And the Jets will add one more onto their big lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's hot.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The Raiders send their punt team out. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. That is now 6